Kensington Palace confirmed today that Prince William will represent King Charles III at the funeral of Pope Francis, marking another significant moment in the Prince of Wales's ever-expanding remit. As the heir to the throne, William's presence at this high-profile event underscores his increasing role as the monarchy's active envoy in the wake of his father's serious illness. The occasion, while steeped in papal tradition and ceremony, also serves as a stark reminder of the quietly unfolding drama behind the walls of Buckingham Palace. At 76, King Charles carries not just the weight of royal responsibility but also the burden of his own deteriorating health. In February 2024, he revealed his cancer diagnosis, and by March 2025, he had been hospitalized for a brief period due to complications. The monarchy, historically defined by centuries of ritual and tradition, now faces a potential shift in power dynamics, as concerns about King Charles's capacity to fulfill his duties grow louder within the palace corridors. Once merely whispered by staff and courtiers, these concerns have evolved into urgent discussions in the palace's inner sanctum, where decisions about the monarchy's future are being reconsidered. Prince William's trip to the Vatican is symbolic of this new era. Where once he would have participated in ceremonial events, he now steps in for his father at the highest levels of international diplomacy. From hosting foreign ambassadors to chairing climate summits, William is assuming more significant responsibilities that were once exclusively reserved for the sovereign. While Buckingham Palace continues to assert that no formal regency is in the works, those close to William acknowledge that this transition is coming sooner than anticipated. It may not be official, but William is increasingly acting as the de facto face of the monarchy. Yet, for all his growing influence, not everyone in the royal fold is welcoming this shift. Queen Consort Camilla, who has long waited in the wings for her own moment of power, is reportedly less than pleased with the idea of an early power transfer. According to a court aide who spoke confidentially, Camilla made her position clear during a private meeting: "You will never be king." This stark assertion, along with her demands for enhanced staff, a luxurious residence at Royal Lodge, and a hefty future stipend, signals her determination to secure her own position as Queen Consort when Charles eventually steps aside. Prince William's approach to monarchy is radically different from the traditional model. He envisions a monarchy that operates not on ceremonial pageantry, but on meaningful, impactful engagements. His vision is one where the monarchy reaches the public not through grand state dinners or endless ribbon cuttings, but through channels that speak to modern sensibilities. Instead of lavish affairs, he champions high-impact milestones, with events streamed via YouTube premieres or shared via unscripted Instagram stories. This change is not just about the modernity of communication, but about fostering genuine connections with the people. Despite his progressive approach, William understands the gravity of the crown he will one day inherit. He still participates in long-standing royal traditions, such as donning ceremonial dress for Trooping the Colour, observing a moment of silence on Remembrance Sunday, and reciting the Accession Council oath. However, even these time-honored rituals are touched by his influence. Earlier this year, instead of holding a lavish investiture ceremony, William chose a modest proclamation, subtly setting a different tone for his eventual coronation. It's a move that signals change, not just in the monarchy's style but in its very purpose and role in the modern world. Princess Catherine has also made waves in her own right. Her recovery story, captured in a self-produced video, sent shockwaves through Buckingham and Clarence houses alike. The intimate video, shared without palace approval, highlighted a side of Catherine rarely seen before: vulnerable, raw, and undeniably authentic. With over 10 million views, the video resonated with younger Britons who crave more transparency and emotional connection from their royal family. Polls consistently show that Catherine's candid approach has earned her a place at the top of the royal popularity charts, far outstripping even Prince William in terms of public approval. Meanwhile, her husband William's role has evolved into one of increasing responsibility, with royal observers noting how his actions and reforms are shaping the monarchy in real time. As he takes on more duties, his and Catherine's partnership seems to reflect a new kind of royal duty, one that prioritizes the needs of the public while staying deeply connected to family and personal values. Despite their progressive approach, however, tensions are brewing behind the scenes. The royal family, once a model of tradition and decorum, is now embroiled in a delicate balancing act. William's vision for a modern, less formal monarchy has drawn criticism from traditionalists, who see it as a step too far from the royal norms that have long governed British life. For them, the monarchy's legitimacy lies in its adherence to centuries-old rituals and pageantry, and they fear that any move away from these traditions may be seen as an erosion of the institution itself. Compounding this tension is the challenge of managing the expectations of the royal family's older generation. Queen consort Camilla, having spent decades waiting for her turn, is reportedly less than thrilled about the shift in focus toward William and Catherine. In her eyes, the couple's modernizing agenda could undermine the very traditions she has spent her life supporting. With Charles's ongoing health battles, it's clear that Camilla's future as queen consort could depend heavily on the decisions made by her stepson William. The monarchy's future is now being questioned like never before. With Charles's health uncertain, William is stepping into a more active role in the family's public life. But will this drive for modernization clash with the deeply ingrained royal traditions that have defined the monarchy for centuries? As William and Catherine continue to redefine what it means to be royals in the 21st century, one thing is clear: the monarchy is undergoing a profound transformation. Will the monarchy remain relevant in an ever-changing world, or will the tensions between tradition and modernization tear it apart? Will William's commitment to reform lead to a more connected monarchy, or will it alienate those who hold fast to the old ways? And how will King Charles's health affect these dramatic shifts within the royal family? This period of uncertainty has left many wondering what the future holds for the British monarchy. With the potential for a health crisis that could change everything, the power dynamics within the royal family could shift dramatically. The Regency Acts, which have remained unused for centuries, may soon become relevant again. If that happens, how will the monarchy adapt to this unprecedented change? Meanwhile, the monarchy's modern face, as represented by William and Catherine, continues to push the envelope. Will they successfully marry the royal legacy with a new vision for the future? Can they remain true to the values of the past while embracing the demands of the future? Or will the internal conflicts within the royal family create divisions that cannot be healed? The next few years will undoubtedly be pivotal in the history of the British monarchy. What role will William and Catherine play in shaping this future? Will their vision for the crown succeed, or will the weight of tradition prove too great to overcome? Only time will tell, but the world is watching closely and the stakes have never been higher. What are your thoughts on this dramatic shift in the British royal family? Do you think William and Catherine's approach is the right one for the future of the monarchy, or do you believe they are straying too far from royal tradition? We would love to hear your opinions in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us for this exclusive royal update. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of royalty. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're always the first to know when we post new content. Until next time, take care and thank you for watching.